Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Today's game, Amnesia the Bunker. I have played the demo about a year ago or so, and that may be the reason why there's a continue there, because I technically do have a save file for the demo. Other than that, I have no experience in this game whatsoever. I've already gone through all of the options, so I could just dive into this. New game. Yeah. There is a... Yeah, this is quite an old file. I'm gonna overwrite this one. Overwrite this one. Let's see. In all difficulty presents almost no challenge while retaining the atmosphere and core gameplay loop. Experience the chilling atmosphere without the constant stress of death. Enjoy the horror, die less, explore at your own pace. Horror experience where dying is vital. Part of the thrill, it's vital to adapt, use caution, and strategize to survive. Creating an intense nightmare, be ready for an unforgiving encounters and extreme caution in the true horror set. So, perhaps very easy is not the way you're supposed to experience the game, sure, but whenever I play a game for the first time, whenever I first experience a game, I usually go for the easiest options. And then I replay the game in harder options if I like the game or if I think the game would be more interesting in harder options. But usually, trying out a new game, I always go for the easier options. Does that make me a scrub? Absolutely. I'm a filthy casual. I'm not going to pretend I'm not. Very easy. Yes, keep everything. Yeah, keep everything. Start a new game. And 100 minutes from now, I'm going to set up my clock. Timer 100 minutes. Here we go. From what I remember, Amnesia the Bunker is not as linear as the other Amnesia games. Some aspects of the game are randomized. Some aspects of this one are randomized, which is a very nice option. To survive this war, you'll need two things. First, a basic set of skills. Second, the good goddamn sense to do whatever is necessary. I can teach you first, the second is up to you. I have a gun. That's new. Can lean. Okay. That's normal for Amnesia. Come on, close. There you go. Oh. Okay, I can load one bullet. Two bullets. Nothing else. A bit of a weird reloading system, but that's fine. Nice, nice. Understood. Anything in here that I can take? Yeah, here we go. Bullets. Give me the bullets. Was I supposed to die there? Is that what's going on? Injured, tap to see how bad it is. Pretty bad, I'd say. I mean, I'm breathing, I can walk. Pick up an item can be used for crafting. Pick up other cloths and press tab to access the inventory. Combine with cloths to craft the damage. I mean, there's a lot more cloths than just 2, but, you know. Come on. I see that all the way back there. I want to access that. Am I not supposed to access that? I'll find a way to get to that. I'll glitch through the game to get there. Why do I always do this to myself? Why do I always try to find a way to glitch through the games? I'm not actually supposed to get there. Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to actually go through there. Fine. Wait. Okay, I am supposed to go through here. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing the crouch. Have I ever mentioned that intelligence is not my forte? No? Now you know. Where's the saw? The saw was here. Where is it? Did the saw glitch out of existence? Is that what happened? Wait. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to use a grenade. Seems like a waste of a grenade, though. Not this way. That. Nothing under there. I see you. I'm a gamer. Up. Maybe I should have ran.
Where are you?
Yep, I am supposed to run.
Get this on fast! You're dying on me, Alice. We'll make it out of this hell together. Now follow me. We're nearly there.
This is truly hell.
Beat that roll, my friend.
There you have it, huh?
Ah, fate's a bastard. I'm on patrol tonight then. C'est la vie.
I was just making sure that I was recording.
Here, drink this. Then I'm going to get you out of here.
He's a dead man.
I can't walk. My leg. Too weak.
I'll get you back to safety. Just hold on to me.
Schnell! Schnell! Da drüben! Da drüben! Da! Hey! Verschießt
Leave me behind.
You are now on your own. Learn, adapt, experiment, survive. Oh boy. And I'm playing on very easy mode. So if I screw up, you know whose fault is that? I'm probably going to screw up. I typically do that. I'm all bandaged up. All stitched up. Alright, the actual game begins now. Progress saved. I lost my gun. Picked up notes. Let's press tab. Dr. Jodzinski. Soda Clement admitted to medical treatment following events of July 9th. Personal effects held in the storage locker. Patient remains in weak coma state. Will respond to stimuli, but only for brief periods of time. When last roused, he reported no memory of recent events, had trouble recalling even his own name, most likely due to severity of initial head trauma. Will continue to monitor. If status does not improve in a week's time, recommend transfer to Saint Etienne for neurological tests. Signed, Dr. Jodzinski. Alright. Empty inventory. Understood. Nothing else to take. Nothing else to take. Spooky, scary hallways. Can I not rotate? Oh, they've changed the rotate key. Why did they change the rotate key? Or was a good rotate key? It makes sense. Or for rotating. Why would they change that? Flashlight. Hold down F to charge. Flashlight makes noise though.
9th of July, 1700 hours. I'm in a state of agony. It cripples my body, captures my mind, bleeds my soul. This thing I've done, this thing. It is lunch in the mess hall currently. Ugh, the thought of eating repulses me.
Did you have to resort to cannibalism? That's what I thought. Let's obviously Reynard. Body of Sergeant Reynard. Multiple lacerations, chest cavity torn to shreds. Every rib cracked, skull cracked open by repeated blunt force trauma. What could have done this to him? Photos under photo tab. Nasty. Oh man. They maintain the Amnesia pickup sounds. That's how you know this is an Amnesia game. It's just the small details. I'm not going through there. Mess hall. Just look around. Nothing interesting. There's some holes.
I am over here. Are we? Thought I was the last one. We're trapped down here. The rat fucking officers ran and blew the exit behind them. There's dynamite in the arsenal. And a handle to trigger it somewhere in the excavation site. Get them, and you can make it out. Shit. That thing, it's coming for me. Here, take this. Finish me off, please. I want to die at the hands of a brother soldier, not that monster.
Alright.
There's ammo in the pantry. Get it. Do the job, please.
Alright, if you say so.
It's coming. Quickly now.
Ammo, ammo. Where ammo? Where ammo? Hey, I remember this cabinet. Oh. Oh. You know, I was wondering if I could hit him from a distance, because I do remember this happening in the demo. Whatever. Uh-oh. That's not good. save progress by lighting the lamp. Okay. Anything else around here, though? I see. Path is blocked. Properly look around before doing anything else. Nothing else around here. This is the map. It'll be updated with objectives and details as I progress. Understood. So, I was in the sick room. I went through the doctor's office, the medical storage and doctor's office. Couldn't access the office quarters. Yucks, the office quarters are locked. I went through the mess hall, the kitchen and pantry. I am currently in administration, right next to the generator room. The exit is locked. Mission storage is where I need to go. And I can also access the office quarters. Alright. This is a box for storing things in the inventory. I'll just store everything for now. What is this? Flare. For use when in need of aid. I'll keep the fuel. Actually, I'm probably not going to use the flashlight at all. Highly flammable used for the generator. Anything else I can pick up here? There's a dog tag. V. Batiste. A note. Important. When processing deceased soldiers, please check the reverse side for their ID tags for any messages, symbols, or locker codes. These are to be wiped clean before the tag is preserved and recorded. Head clerk. There's the generator. Can power the generator by pulling fuel. This is the timer for the generator, that I know. Pocket watch syncs. So I'm going to assign this to 1 and this to 2. Here's another dog tag. Hello. What does that say? 1752? Is that what it says? Understood. More fuel. Anything else around here? Another note. Warning, generator fuel is extremely flammable. Do not light any fires near the fuel. Do not fire any weapons near the fuel. For God's sake, do not even smoke your cigarettes near it. Store it only in sturdy metal canisters. Glass breaks far too easily. If it spills, wipe the area clean immediately, then dispose of the rags outside of the bunker. Understood. I keep forgetting that they changed the rotation key. Actually, can you change that? Key bindings. Rotate R. Toggle gun is R. I mean, do I need a toggle gun? Yeah, I probably do. Okay, I'll just reset to default and forget. Apply changes. Oh. 752. Yeah. Understood. So, I can go mission storage or the office quarters. Have not seen another human for hours now. I might be the last, but in the hope there may be another, I leave this now so you do not waste any time. This is the only exit, the only way out of this hell of our own making. It was blown, closed, and it needs to be blown open. Don't bother digging. Impossible. Blow it up. The dynamite is locked in the arsenal. The detonator handle is somewhere down in the Roman tunnels, deeper in hell. I go now to try to retrieve them both. Though I do not know if you exist, I pray for you. Please extend me the same courtesy. New objective. Objectives will be marked on the map with notes highlighting the objectives. Understood. I'm assuming regular grenades don't work. Okay, understood. That's what that's for. In here, some more fuel. Okay, that's the mission storage, I remember. Grenade. French flag. That's what I thought was going to happen. Notes. No, these are notes, photos, codes. Okay, the objective is on the map. Emergency lockdown, emergency lockdown. Can't go through there. Plenty of time, apparently. Apparently the fuel lasts a long time. Dead rat. Go. Alright, just keep looking around for things. More fuel. More rags. Lots of fuel everywhere. Nothing here. A bunch of lockers. Oh.
9th of July. I do not know the time, but dusk has fallen, and still, of course, no word. When I asked the sergeant, he shrugged, as if I was asking about when it might next rain. These fools around me, laughing, drinking, arguing. Do they know what I've done? Do they suspect it? I feel they must all be guilty of something. And yet, they laugh, drink, argue. God knows what I've done. I wonder if his judgment could be worse than my own.
No clue. A bunch of bullets in there. I do not have the key for my own locker. Speaking of keys, do I have any more dog tags? No. There's a lot of stuff. Here's another dog tag. D. Barden, 8954. Oh man. Barden. Always try to open up all of the lockers just in case. What's this? Maintenance chute. Understood. Nothing. This one's good. Here is Barden's locker. Let me see again. 8954. 8954. Okay. 8954. 8954. There we go. Some bullets. Of course, I don't really have access to anything else. How am I doing in terms of time? Still plenty of time. Actually, turn this on. I'll turn everything on because I have no reason not to. This place doesn't have lights. Yeah, I locked the administration door from this side. And keep it open because why not? Did I not notice that before? Can't carry any more fuel. Update to all medical and mortuary personnel. The rat problem has not gotten any better. They're swarming every dead body. They're even coming after the wounded. But the vermin have no interest in flesh after it is burned. So a new policy must be instituted. The bodies of all deceased soldiers must be burned. I have spoken to Father DeRay about this matter. He will provide proper consecration for the deceased. Remains will be preserved for families. This is not ideal, but it fills my soul with pain. This is not ideal and fills my soul with pain, but burning the dead seems to be the only way to stop the rats from coming. So burn them we must. I mean, perfectly understandable. Can I not play music? I guess not. Doesn't seem to be... Oh. And more fuel. Here's me. Open up. And a grenade, which I also can't pick up because I'm full on stuff. Just fill her up completely. Okay. And store everything else there. Pick up that. Pick up that. Cannot pick that up. Just store everything. And store everything. Another bandage. Another bandage. I'm not going to need all of this stuff. That's for certain. Save. Head to the arsenal. Kaboom the area. What is that one though? I forget what that one is. I forget. Oh, the emergency room. Right. Prison and the soldier headquarters. The emergency room. So right now I'm gonna go here. This way, right? Yes. Open up everything. Officer quarters and maintenance. That's another emergency lockdown. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. Okay. And here I go. To any who find this, Vernier, our commanding officer, cowers next to me now. He's lost his mind to an abyss of fear. He repeats the same refrain over and over. Flee, flee, we must flee and seal the beast where it belongs. He wants to run, to blow up the exit behind him, sealing the demon down here. The demon and our men. His constant refrain, it is getting to me, and that same void of terror is also overtaking me. To any of my men who see this, once we're free of this place, I will get the arsenal code from him. I will get it, and I will radio it back to you. Trapped down here with that beast, the arsenal may be our only hope. It's all I can do. All I have the courage to do. Get to the communications room in the soldier quarters. Hide there. I'll broadcast the code to you. Jobert. You know, whenever French names come up, I always struggle to pronounce them. Yeah, that looks nasty. Can I not rotate that? No, there's no information. Nothing there, nothing there. That's just another note here. 14th of July, 1916. Night. Strange scratching sounds a few moments ago, and now it sounds like someone is pacing in the hallway. Probably Reynard, drunk on the stash of wine I know he hides from us. Best I confront him now, either get him to bed to sleep it off, or convince him to share a bottle or two with me. 15th of July, 1916. Cold fear runs through all our veins now. Fournier has terrorized the men for answers. They say they were asleep until Reynard screams. I believe them, of course. Fournier went so far as to accuse prisoner 73014 of escaping his cell and committing the murder. Impossible. I worry about Fournier. His rage hides fear. He takes it out on the man and I can see no way to stop it. It breeds contempt. My mind slips back to the moment Reynard started screaming. How easily it could have been me. How easily it still could be me. For the first time I wish the order to attack would come. I would rather face 1,000 German guns than this nameless dread. Understood, understood. Oh, that looks armed. Okay. Kaboom. Roman tunnel update. 2nd of May, 1916, from Sergeant Jobert. Engineers have broken through our storage area and into the old Roman tunnels. They are, as we thought, structurally sound, deep, and I confess I was skeptical on this last point, but they do indeed lead in the direction of the German line. By September, we should be in position to launch a massive push from inside the tunnels. Perhaps of note, inside the tunnels we found urns, Latin texts, etc. We'll do our best to preserve some materials for posterity. Updates to follow. This looks like a place where you want to hide from a monster. 30th June 1916. After raid of last evening, we have in custody some 20 German soldiers from the 14th Reserve Corps of the 2nd Army. This puts our cells past capacity. With one exception, I recommend they be shipped to the camps as soon as feasible. Prisoner 73014, I would like to hold. Before the capture, he ripped his rank and insignia from his uniform, so his rank remains unknown. Since capture, he has refused to say a word. I suspect he may be an officer or important person. I believe once removed from his men, we can break him. Please advise. Here's a grenade. There's a bunch of things I'm probably not going to be using because I'm playing in very easy mode. But you know, it's all good. It's all good. Anything else I can take from here? Can I not take a look at this map? Apparently not. No, nothing. That looks very armed. I'll leave it. I'll leave it for another time. There's another hole in the wall. Two bottles. I see that. Hello, buddy. 7028. Delisle. I think that's how it's pronounced. What is this? Can now carry more. One more inventory space. Understood. I am now putting into writing what I've reported to both my immediate superiors. Last evening, 14th of May, I was assigned to aid the engineers in mapping the Roman tunnels. As I entered the deepest area of the tunnels, I noticed strange glowing liquid seen from the walls. When I turned around, the walls of the tunnels themselves were suddenly gone, and I was standing in the vast plain of darkness. In the distance, there was a sickly light that seemed to be calling me forward. Between it and me, malformed shadows moved. I blinked again, it was gone. I was back in the tunnel. It lasted but a split second, but I'm convinced that what I saw was no daydream. It was real. Since that experience, I have felt haunted. Like a part of me is still stuck there, stuck in the tunnels. I keep seeing shapes moving at the edges of my vision. I am formally requesting medical leave. Please help me. You were very clearly going through something, mate. Everything is trapped. Movement inside the wall. Shut up. One year. No lights? Severed hand. Another note. I have ordered increased security for the arsenal, lock and code, and I will root out those responsible for this horrendous act. Justice will be done for France. Patriotic. Situation report. After Tremblay's death, the bunker descended into chaos. I have retaken control and ordered the men to form up in squads. They're to hunt the beast down and kill it. They tell me it's not possible. They tell me the bullets don't kill it. They only buy a little time and the beast becomes angrier. Cowards. I've sent them back out now. To do as they should. Hunt and kill. If they fail, they'll face a worse fate than claws in the darkness. I saw that. I bet I can carry it. There's still plenty of time on the clock. It's not even... Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have gone for easy mode. Wasn't I already here? Reynard is locked. There's a barrel. An explosive barrel. I see what the explosive barrel is for. But actually, I'm not going to use the explosive barrel. Gas grenade. I'll use that one. There we go. Yes. Let the dust settle. Further to your investigation of the tunnel sabotage, your assumptions are safe. Start with those who spread the rumors about the magic and devilry in the tunnels. Clearly, they've had sabotage in their minds for weeks. Use any means necessary to elect confessions. We cannot allow this treason to go unpunished. Can I blow that up? I cannot. Mess hole. Oh, I know where I am. Don't do that. Oh, apparently I don't have any more fuel. Honestly, I thought I did. Not that I need it. I'm full on stuff. Alright. Let's see. I will keep a grenade around. I don't particularly need the flashlight, but whatever. Plus, you mean you can combine it? What did I turn it into? Fuel bottle can be thrown. That's one way to get rid of the extra fuel. What about this? I see. You can create Molotovs. I guess they're called petro bombs here. Understand. So I don't actually need to just make bandages. Alright. I have nothing else to spend them on. What is this? Alright. I'll do it like this. I'll save you as number 3 and you as number 4. But... oh, F. You're F. And I'll save you as number 4. Requires a lighter. Understand. Anyway, I was doing this. Yeah, there's a trap room there. I've seen what was to be seen here, right? Yeah, this is the room I just blew up. I saw everything there was to be seen. I'm wondering if I'm supposed to break this chain. Nothing here. Do not go in there. And there is a trap room here. I just remembered I have another code. Oh, what is this? A stick? What is a stick used for? Piece of wood. Requires further crafting use. Alright, so what was the other code that I had? Delisle 7028. Carmen, Traverse, Auclair, Naval, Gerard, Delisle. 7028. There's the wheel. The wheel was over here. Shut up. There was the other location. There were these two locations that need to be blown up. I see it. I saw the beast for the first time. What are these? Shotgun. There's going to be a shotgun? Nice, nice. Load bullet. Not here. It was here. This one is going to break. Run. Are you coming out? Doesn't seem like you're coming out. Yeah, I will need to break these chains. Not sure how you're supposed to break them. I will find out eventually. This is our fourth formal request for a resupply of wine. The cellar is running low. I fear the reaction among the men and my fellow officers if we are forced to implement harsher rationing. I'm already fielding complaints on a daily basis. This army runs on morale, and morale runs on wine. My initial request was 10 crates. So far we've received 2. Fix it. Okay, I'm going to need a screwdriver, because apparently I can't break chains. Up. Yeah, this is going outside of the demo territory now. Rats, keep out. Those are some big honkers. Big chunkers. Big honky chunkers. Cannot pick up anything else. I have too much stuff. Okay, I'll just drop some things, I guess. Let's see. Burn the bodies. What's in here? I don't see anything in there. Another note. Stanford, have you noticed how the rats have changed down here lately? Ever since they opened up those tunnels, I swear the rats have gotten uglier. Like they're disfigured or something. And they're definitely more aggressive. Tell me I'm not going crazy. You're not going crazy, mate. Everything happens for a reason. Lots of fuel in here. I'm now in the clerk's office. There's a chapel. Let me read that again. Alright, so... Understood. Lots of bottles. Anything I can take from here? A grenade. A grenade. I think I'm going to start ignoring certain loot. That's meat for the rats. Cloth. I'm starting to think that I'm not going to need bandages, so whenever I find cloth, I'm just going to use fuel and bottles and make the incendiary thingies. That's a big chunker. Jesus. That's a lot of rats. That's where it's coming from. Corsi has no code. More grenades. Oops. It can open doors. That's good to know. Man, the rats are ugly. And yes, I know that the rats are supposed to attack me. I'm pretty certain I turned off that feature. Although probably I should turn it back on. That's a lot of cloths, actually. Alright, let me think. Drop this. Pick up this. What is that? First aid kit. I'm not gonna need a first aid kit. I'm doing this on ultra super easy. No more bottles for now. Lots of cloths. Lots of cloths. That's what I need. 4 ton. 2614. Lots of bottles. Yep, making Molotovs. Petrol bombs. Gerard, 3275. Bottles, bottles. Gavin, I promised you a Christian burial, but you must understand, the rats would not stop coming. They swarmed your body, their teeth, their claws, they would not stop. I did what our ancestors did when faced with unclean things. Burn them, and burn what was left of you to stop them coming again. If you've made it to heaven, please forgive me. I remain down here in hell with that demon. It will come for me again soon. I know it. I'm going to do as I suggested before you died. Make for the pillbox. Please, if you're up there, watch over me. Make for the pillbox. That's a bandage. That's a stick. Sticks are going to be needed eventually, not sure what for. Oh, poor guy. Okay, I'll just drop everything, I guess. Still have plenty of fuel. Flammable, needs fuel. Needs cloth. That's a lot of grenades. A lot of flammables, I mean. Nothing there. Leave the rats to their misery. Path down there. I'll go this way first. Entry. More rats. Yeah, I've destroyed the lights, didn't I? That's meat. Cloth, bottle, cloth, bandage, anything in here? Nothing. That was a bit of a waste. Workshop. That's meat. Nothing here. Nothing for me to pick up. That's a lot of rats. Alright. What is there here? Wood. That's fuel. That's a bandage. Okay, okay. That's a floating piece of cloth. That's cloth. Hello, rats. I see what I have to do. I'll clear. Getting a bunch of codes. Albeit. Okay. I am coming to the conclusion that this is way too easy. So, I either turn off the rats, because that was an accessibility option and I didn't quite understand what that meant. But now that I do understand, I'm going to turn them back on. Let's see if I remember where it is. Yeah. Non-aggressive rats. Reduced enemy perception. High aim assist. Yeah, I'm just going to turn all of these. What were the others? Input options? Things are about to get interesting. I now understand I'm not supposed to make it through here without the lighter. Rats are everywhere. Was this the way out? This was not the way out. Here's the way out. Yeah, shut up. They still didn't attack me. Alright, I'm back here. I'm not going to need all of these bandages. I'm probably going to need the petrol bombs more than anything else. Storage. Storage. I have a few more codes. Let's see if any of them is actually for something that can help me deal with the rats. Barton, 2614. This is Clement. This is Traverse. Eau Claire, 33. 5, 8. First aid. Blitz. Giroud. 32. 75. What are you? A lighter! There it is. That's what I needed. Okay, I'm going to drop this. I'm going to need cloth. That looks like a gas mask. I have one more code. Orton. Orton. Here it is. 26. Ah, easy. And I'm out of space. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, right? I don't need a flashlight. I keep forgetting the places I'm supposed to go. Okay, I don't need any of these things. So I'll just drop the bandages here. I'll just drop all of the bandages here. I'm gonna start saving up for the grenades and the incendiary stuff. Maybe the meat as well. Not the flashlight. I'm not going to need the flashlight. I'm not going to need the flashlight. I am going to need the lighter. That's a lot of incendiary grenades. Cast them. I see. I don't need to set this one as number 1. This will be number 1, this will be number 2, this will be number 3, this will be number 4. Now, let's save. And let's continue. I was going that way. This is also a way that I can take. Gonna continue this way. Was this the way I was going? No. This was not the way that I was going. Was it this way? Oh man, I really forgot which way I was going. Definitely not the arsenal. Okay, let me go check the map again. I'm sort of lost. Arsenal, I was on maintenance, which is from the office quarters. Now I remember. Towards maintenance. Station infirmary maintenance. Yeah, this is where I was going. Does that actually kill the rats, though? It does seem to send the rats away. These rats were dead. I remember. Take the fuel canisters. Light up the fuel canisters. That's bottles. Okay, I'm going to keep some grenades somewhere. I'll just drop the grenades here. 3 grenades. Take the bottle. That's a grenade, that's a grenade. I don't see anything else for me to take here. Fuel. Okay. Fuel for the bottle. I'm definitely going to start using the Molotovs all the time. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I remember. Grenade. Bandage. Don't need these things. Cloth. I do need cloths. I'm out of bottles, though. Understood, understood. I'm starting to get the hang of this. And I'm actually starting to play the game as I'm supposed to play it, with the rats on. Okay, we have another cloth. Grenades and first aid. I don't need those things. A lot of cloths all of a sudden. Lots of cloths, very few bottles. Pantry. That goes downstairs. Yes, what are you gonna do, buddy? He ran into the walls. That's meat. Burnt everything. That's a cloth. Bottle. Cloth, cloth. Lots of cloth in here. No bottles, though. Oh, there's a bottle. Another bottle, another cloth. That's meat. I'm just gonna kill the rats. I need fuel. That's more meat. I remember there was a bunch of fuel here. Here it is. Alright. Time to make a bunch of everything. Sticks, fuel, needs another bottle. More fuel, more cloth. More cloth, there's another bottle. Okay, lots of everything in here, just not the things I actually need. Get rid of the rats. Give me this bottle. Rats are going to disappear. I understand. I understand. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Get rid of all the rats. Excuse me. Let me take a sippy sip. Dang, my throat is... Yeah. Any more bottles I can take? That's ammo. I don't see any more bottles, though. Pillbox. That's a lot of things. Let me turn you on. Boom. Ammunition storage. I probably need to blow that door open. Pillbox. If you require pillbox access, see me or Father DeRay. We're both in possession of a key. Foreman Stanford. Or I can just blow this door open. I need to find a grenade. I had a few of them, but I left them behind. That's a big area. This is a really big area. Is something supposed to happen here? Here's another bottle. There's quite a few bottles here. That's a flare. Okay, I'll pick up one more bottle. Cloth. That's a smoke grenade. There's a good grenade. Okay. Let's blow this door up. Let's see. Piece of paper. When it took Tremblay, I saw its face. As I tore him open, it looked right at me, and I think maybe it knew who I was. What the hell is it? Fuel. Some more smoke grenades, another bottle. A revolver, another grenade. I hear it. Nothing in here. Another grenade. Lots of ammo. Okay, I don't need this. I am going to need this. Shut up. There it is. Almost out of fuel. Shite. Please don't find me. Good. Shite. Okay, it went back in the hole. Let's see. Cloth. Bandage. Going to need fuel now. Something up there. This is still closed. Actually, yeah, this is a safe spot. does this. I can see outside. Hello, buddy. Stafford. 5092. Any fuel. Would you please stop shooting at me? Okay, I need to find fuel immediately. I remember seeing a lot of fuel over there. There should also be some fuel around here, which I will use to light up the way. Chapel. Meat. Cloth. Fuel storage seems like a place that would have fuel. Oh, I can just use empty bottles here. Dang it. Okay, then there's no need for me to do this. Understood. 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 Then I'm going to start prioritizing fuel canisters exclusively for the generator. What's down here? Oh, great. Oh, shit. Yep, it's coming. Where can I hide? Where can I hide? Yeah. I need to head back. It's about to run out. I see that dog tag. Give me that dog tag. 100. Nothing interesting. Every time I take a step, I swear it can hear me. I've crawled into this hole here. I'll just wait. I'll just hold my breath and wait. Maybe it will go away. If I'm just quiet enough. Oh god, let me be quiet enough. I'm starting to get the gist of this. And, I'll mention, I think I like this one more than I like Rebirth. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Now that I know that I can just use empty bottles in the other place. I'll start prioritizing the gas canisters. What the? Oh. Leaving meat on the ground attracts them. Man, that's a bit of an annoyance. And it doesn't seem like they will attack me. There. Generator is going down. I have one fuel thing. I have one fuel thing. Okay, understood, understood. Progress saved. Let's see, what do I want to do? Right. There's some more here that I've unlocked. Fuel. I only have for Stanford. Foreman Stanford. $50. 92. A single key. Is that the key? A key? Whatever. Let me just put this here. This way it's... Alright. Get more fuel. Save. So there are a few more places that I can go to. Prison and soldier quarters. I think I'll go to the prison first. I haven't gone to the chapel. There's also the arsenal. Yep, loading area. Great. Fine. Grenade. Bottle. Fuel. Okay. I'm glad it didn't see me. I'm glad it didn't see me. There we go. Another piece of cloth. There. I'm gonna use these 2 fuel canisters already. Shut up. The bandages are still there, which I'm not going to need. I'll keep these, but I'll keep an eye out for other things. Oh, that one doesn't have cloth. I'll have to keep it like this. Yeah, shut up. Alright, this is where I was. There's a bottle. That's a gas grenade. I don't need gas grenades. That's revolver bullets. I saw something flashing. Bottle. Can't bust that open. That's meat. That's a stick. That's a bandage. Another bottle. Some more of that. Some more fuel. Another bottle. Interesting.
Hallo? It's gone! Nein! Nein! Ich kann es hören! Schließ das wieder! Bitte! Bitte! Schließ es wieder!
I have no idea what you're trying to
Schließ es
say.
wieder! Ich will nicht zerstören! It's gone!
All I know is I need a grenade. And right now I don't have any. There were no grenades in here. I don't remember why I dropped the grenades, but I'm gonna start keeping an eye out for them. There's also a path down here, which I have not taken. Loading screen. There we go. How am I doing in terms of fuel? Fine, fine. Nothing here, nothing here. Needs another grenade. The power in this part of the facility is daisy chained. Shut off the power in one section in the chain, the subsequent areas will go off as well. The switches should only be turned off under extraordinary circumstances like when I say so. Pranks and mischief will be directly reported to Reynard, Foreman Stanford. Is every single door locked? I am going to need a lot of grenades. Those are sticks. Still don't know what the sticks are for. Security. That's all. There's another one there. Okay, this one's open. Good, good. There's more fuel. Okay, I am in desperate need of a grenade. Renier claims one of us killed Reynard, But I saw Rainyard's corpse. His eyes were gone, gouged from his skull. His tongue was shredded. We all hated Rainyard, but none of us could have done this. Huh. Time went by. War is a brutality, but it is anonymous, mechanized. We fire at distant soldiers. Whoever did this, it was intimate. It was sarcastic. Was I about to say sarcastic? It was sadistic. I fear for all of us. For us all. There's more fuel. Still don't have a screwdriver. I assume a screwdriver is needed. There is lots of fuel here. Lots and lots of fuel here. Any grenades, though? Some more revolver bullets. Some more shotgun bullets. That's a piece of meat. This door is now open. Excellent, excellent. Oh, I see that photo. Someone was a family man. Trembly. Dog tag. Clement with a code.
9th of July. Night.
Oh, that's
My
me.
conscience compels me now, as it failed to compel me then. I must do something, even if it costs me my own life. I must do something lest I never sleep again. I must do something or risk greeting hell itself as a relief. Must do something. I go.
That's my own code. Fuel, ammo. Okay. I still need to use the cloths that I found. I did find some cloths, right? There were some cloths around here, but I didn't pick them up. No, just a lot of bottles. Lots of bottles, lots of fuel, not that many cloths. Understood. Lots of fuel. Also no grenades. Yes. Burned it all. Interesting. Chain circuitry. Properly burned. Another dog tag. A ball with a code. That looks like a hidey hole. Fuel. I see. Where's my gun? Alright, I stopped using the gun shortcut. There we go. Nah, you didn't see me. Roll back. The officers have abandoned us. They ran from the beast and blew the exit closed behind them. Even Jobert. They call us cowards and traitors and worse, hypocrites. Now they've doomed us. Whatever hell we suffer now, it is on them. God will punish them for what they've done. You know, for a place that has a lot of laundry, there's surprisingly very few cloths. Regardless, I found a save point. I think this is a nice place to call it quits. I've expired the timer a while ago. This has actually been an engaging game. I'm really enjoying this. I am definitely... well, I can't say definitely because you never know the future. But yeah, this is up high in my list of actually playing through and finishing. That said, as per always, thank you kindly for staying as long as you did, if you're watching this still. I will see you whenever I decide to make another backlog video. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone. Take good care.